It's official. Tonight is going to be May the 1st, and I am buzzing with excitement to bring you guys that official release live here on this channel. But with that being said, we haven't even talked about our official plan for all of these LEGO releases. So in today's video, I thought I would give you a quick guide and insights to what's going on in this crazy mind on everything I plan on buying for this insane May the 4th slash May 1st LEGO release day. I am buzzing, guys. I hope my energy radiates to you guys. So if that interests you, you're curious to see what I'm going to be buying, curious to see my rationale, stick around, hit that like button, and let's enjoy today's video. So obviously tonight is the night, guys. I'm so excited. We're starting way earlier just because there's so much to talk about. We have some special guests popping in, and we'll be counting down to the midnight hour, and then of course staying after until we get our orders placed. But one of the clear things I'm chasing is the promos. I'm a huge promo fan. I actually really love the promotional items that are releasing for this May the 1st. Of course, this troop carrier with the droids, the AAT, and the Battle of Yavin Coin. All three are going to be stackable for $160 USD. So for me, that's going to be kind of my sweet point as I rationale some of the LEGO sets I'm trying to buy in today's video. 160 for me is a must spend because I just want to get as many of these as I can. And truthfully, if you're putting a number to my head, I really want to get 10 orders out. And I know that's a lot of money, but I think it's going to be worthwhile for me to have 10 copies of this promotional item. So that's kind of my goal. I don't even know if LEGO is going to limit me to that many. We'll find out, right? Like, even if I can get one order, and like I said, the goal is 10. Will it happen? I have no idea. Anyways, how are we going to get that? You're probably thinking, well, how the heck are you going to make 10 orders? Well, if I have to go in stores, so be it. But the first set I'm planning on picking up is this one right here. I have yet to see a single sale on the Ghost and Phantom 2. It retails for $160, and apparently it's going to be $30 off. And that even might that sounds decent, right? Like this 160 gets you all three promotional items, but 30 bucks off, you're like, oh dang, 30 bucks off. Now what do I do, right? Like I have to spend 30 more dollars. Well, here comes in two sets to kind of fill that gap if this is to go $30 off. If not, this will just be one order with double points. I think I'm going to pick up the Bark Speeder along with the Ghost. So that would be a solid order in my eyes. If it's 130, plus the 30 gets me to 160. I get all three promos. I get this new Bark Speeder, and I also get the Ghost. I would like to make two orders of that. The exact same order times two. And whether it's the Clone Trooper pack for 30 bucks or the Bark Speeder, I might do two speeders or two clones. It's kind of I'm kind of up in the air. I'm really not opposed to either. It's just a few bucks. I know the clones are on sale for a few dollars cheaper, but truthfully, the way I look at it is I'm kind of getting like a free pack here to go along with the Ghost if it goes on sale. So that's the kind of way I'm looking at it. Of course, getting all the three promos, I'm pretty excited for that. The next order of affairs here is going to be the Coruscant Guard gunship. And you're probably thinking, Cristo, you've gotten some good sales on this set lately at Walmart. But truthfully, as far as online pricing, I've really yet to see this one go on any major sale, even if any sale at all. And anyways, this one is going to potentially see 4x points, which amounts to about 20% cash back on a set like this. And it keeps that retail price point of $140. So you're probably in the $20 range now to get this to the promotional items. So it's 140, so you have to spend another 20. I was thinking either two of the Commander Cody brickheads or, just throw on a clone or Bark Speeder. So I would like to make probably 3 orders of this one. 3 to 5 orders, truthfully. So somewhere in that sweet spot, depending on how stackable these promos are, that would put us at a total of 5 or 7 orders just right there tentatively. So 3 at the minimum. I want 3 more copies of these gunships. I think it's a fantastic set. It's retiring at the end of the year. It's a set I'm just focusing on before the year ends. So that's just one I'm kind of personally intrigued in. I think it's a great set. I already have a few in my collection, and I think it's one I want to invest in. So that's kind of why my rationale on that one. The next LEGO set I'm putting down is an expensive one and absolutely blows past the $160 threshold. This is quite expensive, guys. It's the Ultimate Collector Series AT-AT. The reason I'm putting this on my list is a couple of reasons. One, I 1000% buying it before the year end when it is projected to retire. Two, it's projected to be at 20% or 4x insider reward points. So that counts to about 20% cash back from the Lego points. And that's kind of a great deal. That amounts to about like $170 in Lego points back, which is kind of decent, right? So it's an expensive set. I'm not fully committing to picking this up just yet. With the promos and the double points or the 4x points, it would significantly drive this price down, which is something I would love for a set like this. So that is one I really do want to get and high focus on. Wouldn't surprise me if it goes like back order during or even out of stock during this promotional period, just because it's probably going to be a sought after set. But yeah, that is one I'm again on the tentative mark, but really am. It's tentative, but it's high. It's probably the highest on the tentative mark. So don't tell Georgiana I'm buying that. Anyways, the next set is going to be the Mos Eisley Cantina. I do have one copy of this already. This again is going to, I'm putting this on my tentative list depending on the night, how the night goes. It is $400, like I said, blowing past that price threshold of $160. But it is retiring at the end of the year. It's a Lego set I want to invest in. And I truly believe this one's actually probably going to go out of stock as well during this promotional period, just because it's such a great time to buy it. So putting it in tentative and seeing how the night goes, it's lower on the tentative mark than the AT-AT. So just to kind of give you a perspective, but that's kind of my rationale behind it. And it's definitely a set I want to genuinely need another copy of. The next one, I'm putting two sets on here on this list, is the brand new TIE Interceptor. I'm not going to buy this day one, but I just wanted to talk about it. I think it's a decent price point. I actually love the set, and at some point, I 1000% will get it. It is such a set I would love to display in my Lego collection. It looks pretty awesome, right? With that being said, on the contrary, we have one that's potentially retiring at the end of the year. It's the X-Wing Starfighter, the Ultimate Collector Series. It retails for a little bit more, so it's $10 more. It's $240, but you're still entitled to getting all 3 promos with the release. And on top of that, it's projecting to be on the 4x insider points reward. So essentially being 20% in cashback on top of all the promos. It's a set that I'm really focusing on. So I'm actually putting this one above the Mos Eisley, but below the AT-AT. But it's kind of arguable because it's such a lower price threshold. So I potentially might pick this one up during that promotional time period. That right there is 10 sets. That's 10 orders that I just listed that I want to place. And that's probably a lot of money. I don't even want to do the math on how much total that would all cost. It probably falls amongst the lines of $2,500 to $3,000. But I really do believe this is one of the best times to buy Lego Star Wars sets in the year of 2024. Of course, Black Friday is going to be, I know I said it 2 words, Black Friday. But of course, that's a great time. But I really can't project some of those sales that are going to be dropping at that time. So I can only do what's given in front of me now. And I want to get my skin in the game, and I want to get a bunch of these promos along with some of these sets that are going to be retiring at the end of the year. So that's kind of my focus point. I also listed the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. I personally am not. I'm going to hold back from buying some of these day one releases just because I believe these will go on sale because I think this one is mildly overpriced. So for me, I am just waiting on some of the day one releases, but it wouldn't surprise me with a lot of these just go out of stock. They are great sets, and I understand the feeling of wanting to buy day one. 100%. I, on the other hand, I'm on a different scenario. My whole Lego room is upside down, so I really can't build a ton of Lego right now anyways, so that's kind of why I'm just on hold. So anyways, I hope that justifies my plan. That right there is 10 orders that I plan on buying. Now, more along the lines will probably fall in the 8 just because I'll feel a little guilty spending that much money, and Georgiana might be a little bit mad. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Let me know your plan in the comments below. Do you plan on making 1 purchase for all the promos? Do you plan on making 10? Do you plan on making 100? Let me know. I want to hear it all and some of the sets you guys are focusing on. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up. See you guys live at the midnight hour. Love you guys. Hope you have an amazing day. Make sure to bring your glass Coca-Colas to have a drink all night with us. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Love you guys. Peace out.